Hi there, I'm gonna do a video to show you how to change the cover on your MaxxAir fan vent. It's just the standard one. What I had happen is up in the corner here, you can see there were some cracks developed, and I ended up using lap sealant to fix that. But then I found that MaxxAir provides lifetime replacements for the covers. So you just have to go on the website and let them know. And a week later, 2 covers showed up. And they also sent me control boards, which I'm not going to change out at the current time because they work fine. But we're going to show you how easy it is to change this. So when I first open up the vent, what we're going to do next is take off 2 of these screws and loosen the 3rd. This will allow this bracket to swing out of the way. Take the arms off. Now probably these have some flexibility and I could probably pull them off, but I don't want to risk breaking the plastic. So we're just going to do the 4 screws and take it from there. Now when you take it off, be very careful because these white spacers are going to fall off and they're going to go down in. If you have the screens on, they'll be caught right here, but I'm going to be careful and catch them. So I'm going to well, I guess we'll see how we can start. So the screws come out very easily. I'm going to end up pausing this so I don't lose things, and then we'll pick up in a minute. Okay, so we can see this just slides out of the way, and I'm gonna grab that little cap so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so that's one down. We're gonna do the other side, and then we'll take the hinge off. Okay, so we have the others off. So on the other side, I left the top screw in. On the first side, I did the bottom, but I don't think it makes much difference. Okay, last thing now on the hinge, at the bottom, there's a couple of screws here. Again, they come out quite easily. Take that one out. And I'm gonna take this one out. Now, the last thing we have to do is pull out the hinge. And there's a small piece of metal that goes up through the middle. And I'm gonna go get a little, I guess I call it a tent stake, but it goes to our carpet, our 12 by 12 carpet that we keep down out in front of the door of the RV. I'm going to take one of those stakes. It's just the perfect size. I'm going to slide that in, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go get that tool. We'll take the hinge off. Okay, I'm back. This is what it looks like. Just aluminum piece. I'm going to push it in the hole and push this out. Stuck there. Let's see if it doesn't work easier on this side. There we go. Okay, so as soon as we get it in enough, we can see it sticks out the other side. I'm just gonna pull that out, and he's off. So it's that simple. I'm gonna go around and clean things up. Just remember that when you do clean up, when you go to put water on the sensor there, it's going to close up. These arms are going to go all the way down farther than they normally go. So I might pull the fuse to clean up, but it's not very dirty. Everything else looks good up here. So I'll be right back. We'll get that cleaned up and then we'll reattach the fan. So I just have a small bottle of spray soap. I'm gonna just squirt that on. Use the handy dandy toothbrush. Just clean up some of the dirt. Again, not even sure I need to do this. It's just not that dirty. But, well, we're up here and it's opened up, so we might as well clean things up. Okay, over here I'm not going to spray. I'm just going to wipe it off because my paper towel is already a little damp. Okay, so it's good. All right, so I'm gonna go get the new cover and we're gonna put it back on. We'll be right back. All right, here's the new cover. Looks very nice. Plastic off. Okay, so I'm gonna put it into place. I'm gonna slide the hinge back in. I'm gonna put the screws on. Now, the screws that go on the hinge are just slightly smaller than the ones that go in the brackets, just to keep track of those. So make sure when you're inserting the metal rod that it goes all the way across, because when you push it in flush with your finger, it's still not going to engage the last slot there. So make sure you use whatever tool you have. Again, I'm using this little tent stake and slide that in just a little bit to get it properly in place. So we're going to put our screws back. Again, the smaller screws are the ones we want for this. We'll take a look here so you can see that they are just a touch smaller is all. So snug those screws up, not over tighten because you're going into plastic, but just enough to get them on. Now, for these caps, I'm going to do one at a time so that they don't fall in. I've already taken a couple of the screws out on the bracket there, and I loosened the top one, so this is just going to come over the top and slide on, and we're going to attach that. Now, when you put it together, it's not gonna, the holes aren't gonna line up. You're gonna have to slide it over a little bit. There's a little bit of tension on things. If you just slide it in, over, get the screws in, you'll be all set. And there we go. We're all set with those. I did not manage to lose any screws. Everything is fine. I neglected to say that the screws are Phillips head number 2. So there you go. We're all set. I was surprised I could not find a video online to do this. I know it's a very simple task, but I like to know what I'm getting into before I climb up on the roof and get started. So hopefully you will find this video helpful. Thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye.